Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make informed decisions. Now guys, I'm non-biased and I do my research for me and I share with my community. And I really want to encourage you guys to take your investing serious and take your knowledge serious. The only place I've ever been talking to investors that you tell them a fact or something that contradicts what they hear and they call it FUD. That's crazy, guys. If someone says something, I highly recommend you get to the bottom of it and go directly to the source and realize who's telling you FUD or FOMO so you won't get wrecked. That being said, guys, hit the like button. And what I want to dive into in this video are I want to talk about what the real blue chips are and the projects that literally should be in the top 10 of the market cap and the best blue chips in crypto. And it's probably not the projects you think. Now look, I'm going to talk to you about probabilities and the reality of what things are. Again, I don't tell you what you want to hear, and I don't care what you do with the information. It's not financial advice, but I hope it's thought-provoking. And I think the more you understand and the more you can step away from your investments and take the emotion out of it and the bias out of it, you're going to be a lot more successful. My goal for everyone in my community is to get you in the top 10% because the odds are 90% of everyone watching this video are going to lose money in crypto. And that's really because of a lack of a plan, but they really get misinformation. Why would you sell a project when it does a 5x if you think that it's going to do 100x or 1000x? Anyway, let's dive into it. Now, we're going to go through the top 10 now. We're going to take out the two stable coins and we're going to look at all those charts. And then I'm going to show you what the real blue chip stock charts should look like. Now, this is my opinion, but I don't think a project can be considered a blue chip no matter what the market cap if it's losing people money. So if a project hasn't made a new all-time high in every bull run that it's been in, that's going out of my portfolio. Now, I may swing trade it or something like that, but if you're hodling a project that has went 7, 8, 9, 10 years without a new all-time high, I don't know what you're thinking. 90% of all projects that's ever been created in crypto did not make a new all-time high in its second bull run. Why would you invest in those when there's 2.5 million options to consider? Anyway, all right, Ethereum obviously is considered a blue chip. But when you look at the chart, well, you could debate that. Now, the reason I haven't added Ethereum as a straight blue chip, which I really believe it is, but I'm just using this as an example. The other projects are pretty much solidified blue chips. Now, yes, Wall Street, the banks, all the big boys have picked Ethereum. We know that because of the Ethereum Enterprise Alliance. But if Ethereum doesn't perform in this bull run and it doesn't make a new all-time high, well, it will no longer be a blue chip when it comes to investing, in my opinion. It won't be getting any of my money. That being said, the only reason I'm not putting it in the probabilities of blue chips, the best blue chips in this video, is because it hasn't showed any signs of life hardly in this bull run. Now, some people would argue that because it has, went up to what, 3,700. So, but with the ETF, that's a weak performance, in my opinion. Now, I'm stacking ETH as we speak. as long as it keeps going down, I'm going to keep stacking it. I have no doubt it's going to take the lead. But I'm just using this as an example. Now, that being said, I truly believe that Ethereum is a blue chip, and with it being truly deflationary, there's no doubt Ethereum will make a new all-time high in this bull run, and it will continue to be a blue chip. This is just an example. Now, what we don't want, well, let's look at Cardano. Cardano is in the top 10 if you take out the stable coins. Guys, I can't call Cardano a blue chip when it has showed no signs of life. And when you look at the tokenomics of the supply increase, which hasn't been horrific, I just don't see Cardano making a new all-time high in this bull run. So I'm going to go with probabilities. Being that just in the top 10, why would you go with the non-probabilities when the bulk of the top 10 are true blue chips? I can't call Cardano a blue chip, and I really believe it's going to be more like XRP and XLM, and it's not going to make a new all-time high in this bull run. And so Cardano, at that time, I'll be done with it. For whatever that's worth, guys. Now, I know this is going to get a lot of hate because everything you say, whether it's a fact or whatever about XRP, you get a lot of haters in the comment section. And it's your money, guys. Get to stacking. But that is a 7-year bear market. And guys, for the people that lie to you every day and say, well, that's a 7-year bull flag, you can't have a bull flag in a down market. Bull flags come from bull projects. This is a 7-year down move. So it needs to break its all-time high to get out of the 7-year bear cycle. So this is not a bullish scenario, and all the people that are telling you the chart side that, oh, this is going to go to, $7, $8, $10 of their Elliott wave or whatever method, they're out of their mind, and they're just telling you what you want to hear. There's no way in the world that is bullish. That is 7 years of people losing money. The bulk of people, of everyone that's ever bought XRP in the last 7 years are underwater. And most people that have bought it in the last cycle are underwater. And even the people that have bought it in this cycle, it's about 50-50 that you haven't lost any or you haven't made any, for whatever that's worth. This is not an XRP video. Now, but I can't call XRP remotely a blue chip when it's losing people money for 7 straight years. Now, Dogecoin. It's a meme coin, so obviously I don't consider it a blue chip, period. Here's my theory on projects that haven't made a new all-time high in 2 consecutive bull runs, or every consecutive bull run, like Doge, XLM, and XRP. I believe that the reason the market cap stays so high is that people have lost so much money. Like they put in $10,000 of all 3 of those, and now it's worth, $652. Why sell it? And then you get told the hope every day that it might come back, and you still might get that Lambo. And they just don't want to pull the plug because there's not enough meat on the bone to transfer into a better project when there's hundreds, if not thousands, of better projects. And when I say better project, guys, I'm talking about better investment to make me more money. That's it. Not best tech, not best tribe, not best anything. I'm rambling. But Dogecoin, the only hope for Dogecoin to continue being a meme powerhouse is if Elon does something. If Elon doesn't do anything in this bull run, Doge is probably going to drop out of the top 100. Who knows? All right. Now, let's get to what a chart looks like that is bullish. See, guys, this is the GOAT, Bitcoin. And it cracks me up. All these guys want to tell you how bad Bitcoin is, and it's slow tech, and it's this, and it's that, when it dominates the entire crypto market. And if you would have put money, unlike XRP in 2017, where you got wrecked and you put in $10,000 and you have less than 1,000, if you'd have put that into Bitcoin, you wouldn't quite have a Lambo, but you'd have a chunk of change. You know, I did a coaching call last night, and the guy's been in, this is his third bear run, bull market. And he's done well, but he looks back and he said, you know, Ray, if I would have just stuck to Bitcoin, I would be retired right now. Something to think about, guys, because trying to pick all these hyped up, you know, utility tokens or the top or the bottom, or buying very low utility or very low market cap, it's risky, guys. But yeah, the upside is big, but it depends on how much money you're putting in and all that. Now, I know I'm rambling, but this is what you want to see, guys. This is the highest probability on the planet to not lose money. That's the #1 rule of investing. But yes, if you start with $500 and you want a Lambo, don't buy Bitcoin. But if you don't like losing money, which no guarantees, buy Bitcoin. And if you were going to hodl, in my opinion, you got to be out of your mind to hodl anything but Bitcoin. Like Michael Saylor, don't sell your Bitcoin. Okay. This is FET, which is now Singularity and Ocean all rolled together. Guys, that's what you want to see. Now, I want you to, guys, let's just think and talk for 1 second. Clear your mind. Take out all the bias of whatever your favorite project is. If you were starting in crypto today, why would you possibly buy a project, any project, that has not made a new all-time high in every bull run, when you can buy this project? Not only has it made a new all-time high already, so you made all that money, the odds are it's going to take out this all-time high and rip again. The probability of this new ASI token, which is FET, because Coinbase didn't want to change the listing, the probability of it not outperforming every token that has not made a new all-time high in every consecutive bull run is really slim to none. And there may be 1 or 2 exceptions, but why would you invest on exceptions? Now, great project. I truly have no doubt that the ASI or the FET token will be a top 10 project after this bull run. I find it hard to believe it's not. Will it make you life-changing gains? I doubt it. Anyway, Stacks. Stacks has proved itself since day 1, and it's already made a new all-time high. What are these projects waiting on, guys? Nothing. So the odds are, if someone wants to step into the money, into the crypto market and put their money in a blue chip, blue chips don't lose people money. They make new all-time highs in every bull run. And I have no doubt that Stacks is going to make a new all-time high, and it deserves to be in the top 10, and it's number 34 right now. So just the probabilities of it getting there, I believe it deserves it, and it's already proved it can rip in this bull run. Now, I want to clarify something. I hear this over and over, and it is so bizarre to me how I've corrected people, and they seem to not want to spread the facts. Here's a fact for you XRP holders. The #1 and first and only approved SEC token was Stacks. It is the approved token. It was the first, and it is the only. STX. Look it up. I've done multiple videos, but every day people say, "Oh, XRP is the only going to be the only approved, token with no issues with regulation. It's a straight up lie. So, for whatever that's worth, I know how the XRP Army hates real factual information. They'll just keep saying that XRP is the chosen one because it's the first to have regulatory clarity. Just a straight up lie. All right, this is Injective, guys. Now, if you're looking for a real world asset token that no one's talking about, Injective. But look how Injective has ripped in this bull run. Why? Because it's a blue chip. Just like Stacks led this bull run, Injective has led this bull run early on. Now, I did a video back in like October and in November of 2022, and it was my #1 pick. And I said of all the tokens I saw, that Injective will probably outperform anything probability-wise. You know what the worst part about that is, guys? Because I had been dollar cost averaging in, I only got a little piece of that pie because I absolutely ran out of money. So the lesson I want to share about that is don't ever run out of dry powder. Always keep some dry powder for whatever that's worth. All right, but Injective, guys, I have no doubt with its tokenomics that it's going to rip and make a new all-time high. Why would it not? Now, ask yourself this question. Just like Stacks, Injective, Render, which we're about to talk about, if they have already made a new all-time high in this bull run and have led the bull run, if one of the tokens, or if all the tokens that have like bad tokenomics and that don't have a good chart, if those rip, do you really think they're going to leave these great real blue chips behind? No. The probabilities of making a bigger upside are going to be with the ones that are showing you every day, have showed you during this bull run. Just for whatever that's worth. It's probability, guys. Solana. Solana technically hasn't proved itself yet, but I believe it's a blue chip because I have no doubt it's going to take out its all-time high, which actually says something because its all-time high was manipulated by FTX, and I really thought that would be lucky if we got back there. And if you want to talk about a bull flag, guys, that is a bull flag. And I have no doubt that when altcoin season comes, it's going to be changing gears when it takes out its all-time high. Solana is a blue chip that deserves to be in the top 10. BNB, guys, another wonderful bull flag. It's already taken out its all-time high. It made one in 21, one in 22, which was one of the last to keep running, and now it's already made a new all-time high, even with the U.S. government attacking it. And I have no doubt this is a blue chip for the future. Now, Tron. People don't like Tron for whatever reason, but guys, the probabilities, I mean, think about it. It's a blue chip. It made a new all-time high in the last bull run, and it's already way blew out its new all-time high for this bull run. And I have no doubt with all the customers and the gaming projects like Hamster Combat coming out, guys, Tron is definitely deserves to be in the top 10, and it may get in the top 5 in this bull run. Now, this is probably an honorable mention, but I want to bring this up for the people that do HODL, because like I said, 90% of all projects in crypto ever created don't make a new all-time high in its second bull run. So, Tron didn't make a new all-time high in the last bull run, that, back to back, but it came really close. But it had horrible tokenomics. But here's what can happen when a project becomes fully diluted. Because Tron is almost fully, well, technically it is fully diluted. And now there's no one that can dump on you. So if you're hodling projects that are, say, you know, have 70% more tokens or 50% more tokens, guys, you're talking about trying to figure this out over the next 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 years, maybe. And then the odds are the project's going to die on the vine. Like, here's what happens when most projects become fully diluted. They disappear because the dumping and all the money went to the founders and the early developers and things like that. And you end up with a project, and I say this with love, like Algorand. Once Algorand gets fully diluted, it doesn't make any money to feed its ecosystem. So Algorand may stick around for the next 20 years, but as far as an investment and making a new all-time high, there's zero reason for it to do that. And something could change, but guys, why would you remotely buy a project when you can buy something like a Tron, which is fully diluted, and there's nothing to keep it from ripping, and it makes money. But no matter what, why wouldn't you buy a Render or a Stacks or hell, just Bitcoin? Now, that being said, if you're still sticking around, I'm going to give you another piece of alpha, because Avalanche would be the next one in line to be in the top 10. But here's the thing, guys. I want to show you something, and this is not FUD, but it's something you need to understand. Now, Avalanche from here can absolutely rip. But can it make a new all-time high for this bull run? I don't think it's going to happen. Could be wrong. Phenomenal projects, especially when it comes to gaming. But let's look at something. And guys, do yourself a favor. It really is going to help you out a lot. If you don't understand tokenomics or you don't believe in them, start to study and go to Messari, MESSARI.IO. It's free. Type in your project, type in Messari, go there. You go over here and you click on charts, and then you click on supply. Now I want you to think about something. When Avax ripped, and it ripped all bull run, and they were dumping about as hard as they can, and it was one of the last to die. But here's the problem. They kept dumping, and that's why the majority of projects don't make a new all-time high in its preceding bull run, because any project, don't kid yourself, can absolute rip with horrible tokenomics in a bull run. It can absorb all that sales pressure. But once the bull run is over and no one's buying, you're going to end up with the project that keeps dumping, just like XRP, XLM, and countless other projects. So they have to feed the ecosystem. They have to make money. So once the next bull run has gotten there, now you got to get a 3 or 4x just to get back to the supply that has been dumped. So I want you to think about something. When you're doing the math, the start of the last bull run, you're about 25 million tokens in Avalanche. 25 million. And guys, this is just for educational purpose, but think about this. So in the start of the last bull run, there's 25 million. And before the bull run, or about when the bull run was over, there was 244 million. And it killed the price. Well, now there's 460 million tokens. So think about the increase. You go from 25 million tokens to 406 million tokens. What is that? A 20x of the supply? So how are you going to make a new all-time high price-wise? I have no doubt that Avax can make a new all-time high of the market cap, but if you bought Avax in 2021, you're probably not going to get your money back in this bull run for whatever that's worth. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this video. If y'all want more of these, look, I'm trying to be non-biased. I get a lot of hate for telling the truth and trying to show people information. You know, the number one thing I see in crypto is misinformation. You know, influencers don't have your best interest in heart because it's it contradicts what they're trying to do. They're trying to grow their channel. And so by telling people the truth, like say the XRP influencers, they don't believe in XRP, or they would tell you the truth. They wouldn't make stuff up. They would tell you the truth. They would explain tokenomics to you. And they would tell you, hey, you know, banks don't buy retail XRP. They don't own XRP. They pay Ripple to use their supply. And they would explain to you how that's bullish. Anyway, I don't want to harp on XRP. I say that too much, but just the hate, guys. XRP is not a blue chip token. Hasn't been for a long time, in my opinion. And even if they are going to moon, right? And people go, oh, well, the SEC's holding them back, and Ripple dumping doesn't matter. Guys, you prove the point about people not taking profits. That's really all I care for everyone. Take your damn profits. But it proves the point. If the SEC held back and, you know, crashed XRP, well, that just shows how stupid it is or uneducated, and I say this with love, to HODL an altcoin, because regulation or rug pull or new technology or anything can come out of nowhere and wreck the project. So the people that sold in 2017, they made life-changing gains. The people that stacked in the bear market and sold in the 2021, they did pretty well. And the people that have stacked XRP in this bear market, like way under 50 cents, hopefully around 25 cents or 20, I think it was as low as 16 cents. If they sell in this bull run, they're going to do immensely well. So guys, don't hodl. Now, I do one-on-one coaching. It's only $250 for 3 Zoom or phone calls. Now, hopefully I can help you with any questions you have, how to dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out, how to compare and find these projects, and get you a game plan. But whether you take me up on that or not, and I'll leave a link down below, do yourself a favor, take profits or you'll become the profits. Learn to do non-biased research. Go figure out who's dominating any sector and research them, and then compare your projects. All these projects sound sexy when it's one-on-one, but when you line up the 20 competitors, you might realize, wow, they're not, your favorite team's not going to win the Super Bowl. They're not even going to get in the playoffs. But if you've done your research, you'll understand that. And another thing I'm going to share with you guys, if the majority were right, the majority would be rich. So that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit the like button and come back and be part of this community. Take care, guys.